I'll try to explain this as brief as I can. My mom, 53F, and dad, 50Me, separated when I was 4 years old. Me, 20F, and my siblings, 19F, 22F, lived with our single mother all our lives. My parents had a bad relationship, and so we didn't see him again after the separation. We never harbored any hate for him because for me and my siblings, he practically never existed. My mother raised us all by herself, but she wasn't the picture-perfect, strong woman either. She's sometimes abusive, but she works by going in between jobs and doing pyramid schemes. We can only afford going to college because of my grandmother and my aunts. Basically, we're leeching off of my mother's side of the family. Around January, my siblings and I have been contacted by his new wife that he had been in a motorcycle accident and now he cannot move his body from his neck down. The only person who replied to the messages was my eldest sister, and we've now learned he now has 3 daughters, around the ages of 6 to 12. My sister told us she only rekindled with him again out of pity, since she learned he was going to die this year. Me and my younger sister chose to ignore the messages and never visited him at the hospital. My older sister couldn't, since she's in university abroad. Now flash forward to November, he recently sent a message to my eldest sister, saying something like, "Please don't neglect your half-siblings," etc. My sister then showed the messages to us, and we felt the message was guilt-tripping her to take care of them. She decided to ignore the messages after that. His family is poor, and he's expected to die this year. He'd be leaving behind a wife with no job and 3 kids, and they're contacting us in a desperate call for help. We're nowhere near well off either, and the only reason all 3 of us are in college because we leached off the financial help of our relatives. And now we've decided to ignore a family in the same situation. I'm feeling guilty from this even though we aren't even at fault, so Eta? Edit. I want to specify that the messages are probably complicit with the new wife. Since he can't move his body, someone's been sending the messages for him. My older sister had been in contact with him sometimes throughout the year with calls or FaceTime. Now she stopped replying after that last message. Me and my younger sister have him blocked.